the Inner Clubs of the Philippines Incorporated,
District 380,
District 380,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
the duties and obligations
the duties and obligations
my position
of my position
to uphold and defend
to uphold and defend
the Constitution and bylaws
the Constitution and bylaws
of the Inner Wheel Clubs of the Philippines Incorporated,
Inner Clubs of the Philippines Incorporated,
and those of
and those of
International Inner Wheel,
International Inner Wheel,
help advance the objects of Inner Wheel,
help advance the object of
and keep in mind
and keeping in mind
the International Inner Wheel team
the International Inner Wheel
for the Inner Wheel year 2020 to 2021.
for the Inner Wheel year
2020-2021.
Lead the change
lead the change
and put into practice
and put into practice
the Inner Wheel team,
the Inner Wheel
selflessness and friendship,
selflessness and friendship
and service to humanity.
and service to humanity
Without mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you very much, Inner Wheel Chairwoman Noemi Verano. At this point of the program, we will move on with the transforming Governor Spouse Lana Parungao to lead the oath-taking of the Spouses Association officers.
Okay na kami.
Yeah, minute ko na. Ay, di pa pala.
Okay. Makikita pa spouses. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I shall we do this again? If we're ready, spouses, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
Rosit Pintan,
having been duly elected as
having been duly elected as 4D spouse coordinator
of the Spouses Association of the Rotary Club of
Association of the Rotary Club of Victor City, Marikina.
Labas sila ng konti. Kita ka labas ng konti.
Malis ka na eh.
do hereby solemnly swear
Do hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
the duties and responsibilities of my office,
the duties and responsibilities of my office,
that I will abide by,
that I will abide by,
follow and uphold
follow and uphold
the Constitution and bylaws of our association,
the Constitution of bylaws of our association,
that I will always give support
that I will always give support
to all Rotary undertakings,
to all Rotary undertakings,
that I will foster true friendships
that I will foster true friendship
among my fellow Rotary spouses
among our fellow Rotary spouses
of my club
of my club,
and that of the other clubs in District 3800.
on the other club of District 3800.
and that I will impose upon myself
and that I will impose upon myself
all these obligations voluntarily,
all these obligations voluntarily,
without mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much, Governor Spouse Lana Parungao. Senior Assistant Governor Bong Ubaldo will now take the lead in the presentation and charging of our new members.
We have been invited to join the ranks of more than 1.2 million professionals and businessmen and women around the world who are called Rotarians. They are found in more than 34,000 Rotary clubs that operates in about 200 countries and territories around the world. Do you know why you were invited to Rotary? Let's hear former RI President John Kane of the United Kingdom describe the type of people who typically get invited to join Rotary. When Rotary was founded more than 100 years ago, it was founded on a clear idea that people of good character, intelligence, and morals joined together could achieve a great deal more than they could alone. In Rotary, we are selective in whom we admit, and that is as it should be. Rotarians are and must be people of certain caliber, people with capacity to do deeds, the sense to do them wisely, and the strength of character to do them honestly and well. Now, we are the most important resource because we need to make sure that Rotary Club is a healthy club. We need that every member of the Rotary Club is a healthy member. I like to use the word apple so that you can easily remember your basic or fundamental ways in Rotary. A. A stands for attendance. You have to attend your club meetings. You have to make no other appointments except attending the Rotary Club meetings. It is in attending the Rotary Club meetings that you will be able to learn what Rotary is all about, the tenets, the philosophy of Rotary. It is also in attendance when you are going to learn more of your fellow Rotarians because you need to improve your relationship with our fellow Rotarians, your fellow club mates. So attendance in club meetings. P stands for payment of dues. Payment of taxes is what makes our government live, maintain its operation. Taxes as to the government, as dues is to club or organization like Rotary Club. You have to pay your dues and you have to pay it on time. That is your fundamental obligation. The other letter P stands for participation. You need to participate in club activities. You have to soil your hands by indulging or engaging in club projects. That is the only way that you will feel the joy of serving people. When you go out on the field and serve people, providing them with food, especially for those who are in need of food, providing them with medical attention, providing them with water. These are the kind of activities that will make you feel what Rotary is all about. So you need to participate. The next letter L stands for leadership. We are all leaders in our own rights, in our own respective fields or vocation or profession in our workplace, in our own homes. We should take the lead by example. The tenets of Rotary should be followed. The four-way test, saying the truth, be fair, and all those things we've quoted to you. Lead by example. E, of course, means that you have to enjoy Rotary. Rotary should be enjoyed by all means, and that is one of the ways and means of staying in Rotary. You enjoy what you will do. That is the secret of enduring Rotary, staying in Rotary. Apple, let you remember that every single obligation that you have to do as a member of Rotary. I'd like to add letter S. S stands for Share Rotary. The reason why you are here, standing before your fellow Rotarians, is because somebody here shared Rotary to you. We have to share Rotary to others. Not only sharing our blessings to others, but sharing the good word of Rotary. That is the only way that people will know about Rotary and will love Rotary as a whole. So these are your simple obligations. Are you willing to keep these obligations as a matter of duties and responsibilities as a Rotarian? So please answer the following questions loudly. 1. Do you wish to be a member of International Fellowship of Rotary that seeks to promote the ideal of service above self and high ethical standards in our home, our workplace, and our community? 2. As a member, will you be active and fulfill your duties in accordance with the Constitution and bylaws of your Rotary Club? If so, then welcome to Rotary, and by God's grace, may you be happy and fulfilled in the company of true friends for the rest of your life. Mr. Governor, the following prospective Rotarians were charged and now ready for induction to become full-fledged Rotarians. Thank you.
Thank you very much, SAG Bong Obaldo. Now, please welcome back our dear Governor Tony T. Parungao for the induction of new members.
Very much, Brian. Thank you very much, Mr. SAG. To all the other attendees here, kindly mute yourselves. We don't want to hear any barking dogs during the oath. And to all the inductees, may I request you now to please raise your right hand and to repeat after me. I, please state your name.
I,
Having been duly admitted
having been duly admitted
as an active member
as an active member
of the Rotary Club of, please state the name of your club,
as the Rotary Club of,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I shall faithfully
that I shall faithfully
and conscientiously fulfill,
and conscientiously fulfill,
to the best of my ability,
the best of my ability,
the duties and responsibilities
the duties and responsibilities
of my membership,
of my membership,
that I will accept
that I will accept
and discharge
and discharge
any position
any position
which my club will entrust to me.
which my club will entrust to me.
I will obey and respect its leadership,
I will obey and respect its leadership.
that I will abide by, follow, and uphold
I will abide by, follow,
and uphold
and uphold
the Constitution and bylaws
the Constitution and bylaws
of my Rotary Club
of my Rotary Club
and that of Rotary International,
and that of Rotary International.
that I will always promote
And I will always promote
the object of Rotary,
the object of Rotary,
the core values
the core values
of service,
of service,
fellowship,
fellowship,
integrity,
integrity,
diversity,
diversity,
and leadership,
and leadership.
and live by the tenets
and live by the
Live the tenets
of the four-way test,
of corporate test.
ever putting into practice
Ever putting into practice
Rotary's motto of
the Rotary motto of
service above self,
service above self,
and the theme of Rotary International. For Rotary year 2020 to 2021.
for the Rotary year
Rotary year 2020, 2021.
Rotary opens opportunities,
Rotary opens opportunity,
and that I impose upon myself
and that
and that I impose myself
all these obligations
all
all
these
the obligations
without mental reservation
without mental reservation
nor purpose of evasion.
the purpose of salvation.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and welcome to the world of Rotary.
Thank you very much, Go Tony P, and welcome to our new Rotarians. Now, to formally introduce our transforming district governor, please welcome online District Secretary Benji Liboro.
Fellow Rotarians, it is once again my great pleasure and honor to be called upon to introduce our guest of honor, Governor of Rotary District 3800 for Rotary year 2021, Anthony Tony P. Nunag Parungal. I first met Tony P. in early 1999 as we prepared to serve as presidents of our clubs under Governor Jose Pepe Peralta, along with such other stalwarts among you as PDG June Abellar, Roland Garcia, Benji Cataroja, and Paul Batum. There are now 19 Rotary clubs in all of Zone 4. There were much, much fewer in 1999. Tony P., born in June 6, 1962, to a Rotarian father, joined Rotary in 1993 after he had just turned 31. He was elected to serve as president of his club, the Rotary Club of Marikina North, in 1997 and served as its president in Rotary year 1999-2000. He was one of the youngest of the president's 2000, but also one of the standouts, leading his club to an outstanding year of service. The University of the Philippines last won the UAAP Basketball Crown in 1986. But Tony P. remains ever loyal to his alma mater, where he completed his business administration and law degrees, cheering lustily during its basketball games. He is more than a capable singer and enjoys Rotary fellowships, particularly where bottles carrying Japanese and Scottish names are served, and served neat. He loves kalyos and kare-kare between sessions of Korean K-dramas. He is married to the lovely Lana Bennett Braganza Parungaw, whom he does not mind accompanying on shopping trips, and for whom, like many of us, he patiently carries the shopping bags and signs the credit card slips. During good times, the world is full of leaders, and I am sure that you have all met your fair share of them. They take credit for things that they accomplish, but also for the things that you accomplish. They guide us towards success, often from the back rather than from the front. If you have read or listened to the story of the Emperor's New Clothes, well, they are the emperors. But when a crisis strikes, when all the assumptions and plans get thrown out the window, when few things are in our favor, then we have those few golden moments when true leaders emerge. Leaders willing to carry the team on their shoulders, fully confident of the path that must be taken towards the achievement of success, however success is defined. Leaders who are positive, ooze optimism, capable of motivating all those around them to follow by imparting optimism and encouragement. Leaders who work tirelessly, without complaint, often without tangible reward. Leaders who can communicate and inspire, capable of choosing the right words at the right time. Leaders who are committed, passionate, determined not to fail. If you watch the news of the day on television or listen to it on the radio, you will not find such a leader. But if you encounter our district governor going about his heavy daily schedule, meeting with his team, planning district goals and activities, conducting Rotary official visits of our clubs, you will observe and experience outstanding leadership at work. I don't know what this pandemic has in store for us, but over the 15 or so governor's visits that I have had the privilege of attending, I have seen clubs aim high, very high, as if there were no pandemic, inspired and spurred on by the kind of leader that we are very fortunate to have during this period of crisis. Then welcome our guest of honor, District Governor Anthony Tony P. Parungal, with a resounding round of applause. Thank you.
Very much, classmate Benji. I was told that you would be dishing out birthday.
Here are some videos of District Governor Tony P.
Okay.
Love, it's not yet over. Watch
Okay,
this.
all right, okay. Sorry. Okay na? Thank you very much for that introduction, classmate Benji. I was told that you would be dishing out dirt, and I had prepared a rejoinder, but that obviously was a different kind of introduction. So thank you very much. To all our governors who are present here tonight for our joint induction, of course, we start off with Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator June Farcon and spouse Zenny, who happens to be the International Director of Inner Wheel, past District Governor Efren de Guzman, and spouse Pam, who is the National President of the Inner Wheel Club of the Philippines, Inc., past District Governor Mickey Ortigas, past District Governor Saldi Quimpo, of course, my partner, champion president, immediate past District Governor Nelson Aspe, and spouse Sumila, to all my colleagues in the executive committee and the district leadership team here, including our DDS, our SAGs and AGs, to all the champion presidents and transforming presidents here, not from our zones, but from other places. No, I count something like 14 of them here. If I'm not mistaken, Eileen is here, Jake, Ardon, Brill, and Dick, Jinky, the two Jennys, Joe, MJ, Micah, Danny, Edwin, Elsie. I might have missed some. To my fellow Rotarians, the Inner Wheel district officers, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Lan and I had been looking forward to tonight's event. Ever since I joined Rotary 27 years ago, the Rotary clubs in the two zones. We used to be just one zone until recently. Come hell or high water, always managed to do our inductions together. And it is noteworthy that despite the pandemic, we have continued this tradition. It is a good sign of things to come, even in the age of coronavirus. I would like to let you know that I am proud to be part of Zone 4, now the two zones, 4A and 4B, of Rotary International District 3800. This is my home, our proverbial big happy tent, our rainbow coalition, if you will, our family. I know the capabilities of many of you and believe in what we can achieve as one. I am in fact such a believer, I had tapped 41 or 42 of our fellow Rotarians from most of the clubs in the two zones to be part of the current district leadership team in various capacities. Starting, of course, with my colleagues in the Execom, co-trainer June Angeles, my classmate, past President Roland Garcia, Charter President Bobby Rosadia has been very, very busy the last 2 weeks, as well as, of course, my other classmate, Governor June Abellar, who is also our GML Editor-in-Chief and PRM, Philippine Rotary Magazine representative. Governor June Farcon is our RRFC, and as such continues to bring honor not just to our zones, but also to our district. And our loving Governor, Efren de Guzman, is chair of our Disaster Relief Committee. I would like to pay a special tribute to past President Pope Solis of the Rotary Club of Marikina West for chairing our first ever online district training assembly, to my club mates, past Presidents Net Bulilan and my kumpare, past President Ed Manzanares, for co-chairing our virtual, hybrid, and very successful district handover induction ceremonies last month. And of course, to past President Rolly de la Paz, who is our Deputy District Secretary for the entire Marikina area. And I'd like to take advantage of this opportunity to thank in advance past President Willie Cabalya and past President Ronnie Masangkay, who will be chair and co-chair respectively of our forthcoming DISCON, a different kind of DISCON, where all of the subcommittees will be headed by Zone 4 Rotarians. Now, Rotary this year will certainly be very different. Obviously, we can no longer do the things we usually do. Our current situation now calls for a clear, sustained, and different approach if service organizations such as Rotary are to survive and to remain relevant. I enjoin all of us to be creative, to think outside the box, and to do this within our means, preferably in partnership with other like-minded individuals and groups or clubs, so that we can directly address the increasing difficulties in our economy, the grinding poverty in our society, the persistence of violence and conflict in some parts of our country, the age-old inequality among our people, and now, above everything else, the health and safety of everyone. Now, it would be easy to lose hope under these current circumstances. But you know, Rotary's work and presence will suffice to show to one and all that things can and will be better. Now, fortunately, we are all part of the original Zone 4, consisting of 19 outstanding Rotary clubs in the city of Marikina and the towns of San Mateo and Montalban. A zone with a grand tradition of active involvement, passion for service, big ideas, leadership, and unity. The home of 7 governors, counting, of course, the late Governor Raul, so far. So much so that it had often been said in Rotary years past that the zone actually acted like one big Rotary club together. So it's really my hope that we can bring back that kind of consciousness and unity of purpose, derive inspiration and strength from one another, help each other, and do big things together. After all, we serve better together. And I would like our year to be remembered for how we did our best to ensure the survival and growth of Rotary, overcame current circumstances, and successfully adapted to the new normal and made it a better normal. So much so that we can focus on the essential, do away with frivolities, and undertake service projects that matter without risking ourselves in the process. This is perhaps the reason why we are Rotary leaders this year. We are called upon to seize the moment, to change the way we do things, to, in the words of Paul Harris, revolutionize Rotary and help transform our communities. I am confident that all of us, working as one, will overcome the challenges of this new Rotary year. Let us make the most of our year together, continue to help those in need, do good in the world, and do it well. Together, let us throw open, wide open, these doors of opportunities. I know we can do it, and I know Zones 4A and 4B will lead the way in that effort. Mabuhay ang mga samahang Rotaryo ng Zones 4A at 4B. Mabuhay ang Rotary. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat.
Thank you once again, Governor Tony P. We salute you for your tremendous leadership and support for this very challenging Rotary year. And now, our very own transforming President Pamela Ann Baluyo of the Rotary Club of Rodriguez will have the closing remarks.
Good evening to our District Governor, Tony P. Parungao, and spouse Lana, to our immediate past District Governor, Nelson Aspe, and spouse Mila, to our past District Governor, June Farcon, our RRFC, and spouse Senny, to all past District Governor and spouses, Inner Wheel Club officers, district officers, senior assistant and assistant governors, fellow transforming presidents, club officers, and to everyone who have watched this event, a pleasant good evening to all of you. Whew, what a night. I never thought this will be possible, but it did. We all did it. And I would like to applaud my fellow Zone 4 presidents who have relentlessly asked for their members' pictures, followed up with all the deliverables, braved the demands of this event in spite of the limitations we have for this pandemic. To my Rotary Club, the Rotary Club of Rodriguez, I am very, very thankful. You have made me realize that I am incredibly lucky to be your president because I have a club that is working behind the scenes, that heed my call when I need to deliver. They help me deliver it. From my immediate past president, champion President Leonie, to our president-elect, Brian Ligsay, to my incredible helpful secretary, Lenny Ligsay, to the power couple, Bing and Vanny, to our past presidents, John and Nat, who are here with me today, and to all the other club officers who guided me on what to do and how to get this done. Those nights burning the midnight oil is so worth it. This is just the beginning of the many more activities that we will face as a district. This is our new norm. But we do not have to make it boring. We can make it as fun and enjoyable. That's why after the ceremonies, we have a lot of raffle prizes for those who have registered. Are you ready? And with this, I thank everyone who have shared this experience with us. We are so ready. We're all fired up and we're ready to serve. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, President Baluyo. And now we have some announcements from our Tier F committee officers. We have an upcoming event, the TRF in the new normal, for Zone 4A and 4B and Zone 5A and 5B, coming this August 29, 2020 from 8 a.m. to 12 noon via Zoom, and it's streamed live via Facebook and YouTube. Your attire will be your club uniform, and presidents, PEs, PNs, and TRF chairs are expected to attend. Again, this will be hosted by the Rotary Club of Rodriguez.
Ryan, if I may, before we proceed to the next part of the program, I'd just like to reiterate that announcement and appeal to all the Rotarians of Zones 4A and 4B, and also for 5A and 5B to calendar already Saturday morning, 8 o'clock a.m. for this clustered TRF seminar in the new normal. This is hosted by the Rotary Club Rodriguez. Some of you may be asking, why do we have to attend this seminar, considering that we had already undertaken the online TRF seminar at the Rotary Learning Center? Well, there are a lot of new things that we can learn on how to strategize so that we can continue to enhance our support for the Rotary Foundation. We have lined up really fantastic and very knowledgeable speakers on this topic, and so I think this will be very useful and productive for all the Rotarians to attend. So it will be this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. I'd also like to thank the the transforming presidents, for coming up with this incredible event. I was really wondering how you guys would pull this off, considering that this was a Zoom event in the grand tradition of joint inductions in the past, but you pulled it off. And I would like to say to my presidents, Jerome, Greg, Paul, Cecil, Howard, Tracy, Francis, Rora, Arnold, Faye, Ray, Stefan, Meng, Ray, and Cecil, Christy, Joylene, Lailani, and Leo. You can be assured of our support every step of the way. We want you to succeed because your success will be the success of the district as well. All right? So thank you very much and congratulations to all of you.
Very much, Gov.
In line with our now I'm distracted. In line with our TRF seminar, our TRF coordinators have with me on my left a bell and gavel for raffle, and we're going to raffle it off for all those who have registered today for our event. So I'm sharing the screen. Okay. Let's see who's going to be the winner of this bell and gavel made by Pipi Nante Santos, worth 6 pesos. It has a brass bell. It's not the usual bell, but a brass bell. So I'm going to click the wheel to spin it. All transforming presidents who have registered should be present in order for them to claim their prize. Ready? Who's going to win?
Ang bagal.
Bagal nga, wala pa nga.
Bagal. Langit.
Sige pa. Go pa, go.
Come on, Gloria. Are you available? Say present. Say present.
Ayun, meron.
Wala.